3, 2, 1, go.
During that pre-programmed 15 seconds, all the robots are autonomous. All the teams moving across that black tape line, which means they'll get points for the movement alone. Teams do need to score somewhere on the reef to get that additional ranking point. Both teams appear to be successful. 2197 Las Pumas trying to deliver one more game piece to the top of that reef. They are successful. However, not to be outdone by 3940 Cyber2, successfully placing 3 of those game pieces. The remainder 2 minutes and 15 seconds. All teleoperators, unit players to pick up the controllers to drive the robots that all their teams built during the last 10 weeks. Both of the Red Alliances hungry for additional game pieces. 1018's intake mechanism requires some precise placement. That's why you'll see them spending a lot more time there, picking up game pieces and preparing for that. 2197 in a similar vein, but featuring a locational crayon, which allows them to pick up game pieces a lot quicker, although having a similar idea at the core of it. The remaining 100 seconds will decide the fate of these teams in the rankings as they continue to move around and manipulate those game pieces. 3940's Make Robot, this Cyber Tooth, picking the only team, one of the few teams here in this weekend's event that can pick up game pieces from the ground and deliver it onto the field. That means as those get strewn around, they can pick up additional opportunities and reduce those cycle times. 7454 featuring the limelight that's used for different locating mechanisms, which allows their robot for more precise movement and driver-assisted placement. Score is currently 77-64 in favor of your Red Alliance. 13 points difference. That's one robot climbing on that deep cage or a couple of game pieces scored in different places around the field. Elk Logics, 28-67, applying some pressure to their opponents and trying to prevent them from scoring as many points, which is just about the same as scoring points on your own team. 45 seconds remaining in the match. Blue Alliance making their way towards that ranking point threshold. Now only a quarter of the way there. They're missing a couple of game pieces in the important locations in order to get that additional ranking point bonus. Team 1018 waiting for additional game piece from their human player station. They need that robot game piece to come in quickly and in timely manner to make sure they want it where they need it. The last 20 seconds, we'll hear that sonar ping, which means we'll start seeing robots make their way over to that large cages. The longer the chain, the more points they'll gain. They're trying to get elevated off the ground, and the cage that's a lot closer to the ground is a lot harder to design around. The last few seconds, teams will get ready. One of the teams to be Elevator Huskies on Hogs, along with 234. We'll have to see how these scores total up here at the end of qualification match 33 here at the Finn District Washington event, sponsored by Toyota Indiana and Vincennes University Center for Applied Robotics and Automation. Stick tight to see how those scores total up. This is 103. They're going to walk away with all 6 of those ranking points. Congratulations for that narwhal, the unicorns of the sea. 339-40 staying in that one ranked position, and all their teammates joining them up in the rankings. Blue Alliance still taking away those 2 ranking points for all their hard work in that last match. And we're going to take a quick dance break. We're a little bit ahead of schedule, so we're going to get an opportunity to stand up, loosen those joints.